Some dates you just gotta know. Your best friend's birthday, the year the Cubs won the World Series, your wedding anniversary. Why? Because these dates are important. We are about to celebrate one of the most important dates in the history of the Jewish people, the day we received our most precious gift, God's holy Torah. But if you look in the text of the Torah, and you want to find out, when should we celebrate this? When should we commemorate this special day? You won't find a date. Every other holiday, every other Yom Tov, the Torah tells us exactly when we should celebrate. Pesach, Sukkot, Rosh Hashanah, we know exactly when to celebrate the date. But when it comes to Shavuot, there's absolute silence. The Torah does not tell us an exact date that we are supposed to celebrate this holiday. It tells us that you can mark the day by counting 50 days from Pesach, but it does not give us an exact date, and the question is, why? The Maharal tells us that when it comes to celebrating an historic event, so then a precise date is very important. If you're commemorating a moment in the past, a past event, so then we have to know exactly when it happened, when to celebrate, when to commemorate. But, says the Maharal, when you are celebrating something that transcends a historical moment in time, when you're celebrating a watershed in our divine service, and that's exactly what Matan Torah, the giving of the Torah, was all about, so then, says the Maharal, an exact date, an exact moment in time is trivializing. The Torah was not about one moment when the Jewish people received it, but it changed the trajectory of the Jewish people forever. It gave us the tools to connect to God through learning His Torah, through observing His Torah. And that affects Jews not just back at Har Sinai, but it affects Jews for all generations, for all eternity. And so therefore, it's not just a one moment in time, it is every day that we celebrate. And so if we would attach a specific date to the holiday of Shavuot, says the Maharal, it might give us the false impression that we're commemorating the past events, when what we're really doing is celebrating the Matan Torah that happens, in a sense, every day of our lives. Not just our lives, but the lives of all Jews for all generations, from now to eternity. Have a wonderful Yom Tov.